Joshua 6. I read from the Institute for Scripture Research, the ISR, because it takes a direct translation from Hebrew to English, Greek to English, and Aramaic to English. The letter J is about 600 years old. In Hebrew, Joshua is Yehoshua, and Yehoshua died on a stake for the sins of all of humanity more than 2,000 years ago. Yehoshua is the name of the son of Yahweh, Eloah, El. El is the Elohim of the heavens and the earth, the first and the last and the only. And Yah is so jealous, he doesn't even want the names of idols or mighty ones to come to our lips. That's how jealous he is. So when people say, well, he'll understand what I'm saying. That's what the one world religion says. Let's not be like them. Let's be set apart. And obviously there's a lot to do, and like they said, it's not far off, and it's not like it's in the heavens. It's definitely doable. It just takes people's time, and most people don't think they have time for anything, to be honest. Joshua 6. Excuse me. And Jericho in English is Jericho, in case anyone's confused. And Jericho was shut up tight because of the presence of the sons of Israel, none going out and none coming in. And Yah said to Yehoshua, see, I have given Jericho and its sovereign mighty brave men into your hand, and you shall go around the city, all the men of battle going around the city once. Do this for 6 days, and let 7 priests bear 7 shapharot of the Yebulim, Shopharot for Shapharot. Excuse me. Yobelim is Y-O-B with a line underneath of it, E-L-I-M. Before the ark, and on the 7th day go around the city 7 times while the priests blow with the shapharot. And it shall be when they make a long blast with the horn of a yobel, and when you hear the voice of the shofar, that all the people shout with a great sound, and the wall of the city shall fall down flat, and the people shall go up, every man straight before him. Excuse me. And Yehoshua son of Nun called the priests and said to them, take up the ark of the covenant, and let 7 priests bear 7 shapharot of Yobelim before the ark of Yah. And he said to the people, pass over and go around the city, and let him who is armed pass over before the ark of Yah. And it came to be, when Yehoshua had spoken to the people, that the 7 priests bearing the 7 shapharot of the Yobelim before Yah passed over and blew with the shapharot, and the ark of the covenant of Yah went after them. And the armed men went before the priests who blew the shapharot, and the rear guard came after the ark, going on and blowing with the shapharot. But Yehoshua had commanded the people, saying, do not make a sound or cause your voice to be heard, nor let any word come out of your mouth until the day I say to you, shout. Then you shall shout. Excuse me. And the ark of Yah went around the city, going around once, and they came into the camp and stayed in the camp. By the way, at nighttime, after I'd heard that Yah had done all these wonders for these people, I would have opened the gate and scattered. Everyone get out, because they're just going to demolish everything and kill us all, because that's what they've been doing in the past. Let's not be part of that. But they didn't. And Yehoshua rose early in the morning, and the priests took up the ark of Yah, and 7 priests bearing 7 shapharot of the Yobelim before the ark of Yah were walking, going on, and they blew with the shapharot, and the armed men went before them. But the rear guard came after the ark of Yah, going on and blowing with the shapharot. And the 2nd day they went around the city once and returned to the camp. Excuse me. Thus they did 6 days, and it came to be on the 7th day that they rose early about the dawning of the day, and went around the city 7 times in this way. Only on that day they went around the city 7 times, And it came to be at the 7th time, when the priest blew the shofar, that Yehoshua said to the people, "Shout, for Yah has given you the city, and the city shall be put under the ban. It and all that is in it belongs to Yah. Only Rahab the whore is to live, she and all who are with her in her house, because she hid the messengers that we sent. And you, by all means, guard yourselves from that which is under the ban, lest you come under the ban when you take of that which is under the ban, and make the camp of Israel a curse, and shall trouble it. But all the silver and gold and vessels of bronze and iron are set apart to Yah. They go into the treasury of Yah." And the people shouted when the priests blew the shofar. And it came to be, when the people heard the voice of the shofar, that the people shouted with a great shout, and the wall fell down flat, and the people went up into the city, every man straight before him, and they captured the city. And they put under the ban all that was in the city, both man and woman, young and old, and ox and sheep and donkey, with the edge of the sword. And to the 2 men who had spied out the land, Yehoshua said, "Go into the house of the woman, the whore, and from there bring out the woman and all that she has, as you swore to her." And the young men, the spies, went in and brought out Rahab, and her father, and her mother, and her brothers, and all that she had. So they brought out all her relatives and set them outside the camp of Israel, and they burned the city and all that was in it with fire. I'm pretty sure there's only one type of burning, and that's with fire, but I don't know everything. Excuse me. Only the silver and gold and the vessels of bronze of iron they put into the treasury of the house of Yah. However, Yehoshua kept alive Rahab the whore, and her father's house, and all that she had, and she dwelt in the midst of Israel to this day, because she hid the messengers from Yehoshua, or whom Yehoshua sent to spy out Jericho. And Yehoshua warned them at that time, saying, "Cursed is the man before Yah who rises up and builds this city Jericho. He lays its foundation with his firstborn, and with his youngest he sets up its gates." And Yah was with Yehoshua, and a report about him was in all the land. Awesome.